Welcome back to lesson 3. I'm Beverly Jacobson, and I'm so excited to be here to cheer you on your journey towards being fit for life. Now, we've been talking about essential oils and how they can help you and your family in your health and wellness goals. And today, I really want to dig into something very important, and that is the science, sourcing, and standards surrounding essential oils, because it is so important to be informed when you are making your decisions about these products. So let's just think of it in terms of food. We are very used to looking at a box of cereal or a can of pasta sauce and looking at that label and seeing what's in it and what are the recommended daily allowances, right? Well, there's nothing like that for essential oils. In fact, I started to learn more and more about this and got a little uneasy, because you can't just trust oils from Amazon or a big box store or even the health food store. So I realized that it was going to be up to me to really dig in and research and examine and compare so that I could be confident in knowing that our oils that we chose were the best quality, ones that I could feel safe using with my family, and ones that were actually going to help us on this health journey. So I realized that it was really a matter of knowing the source. I needed to know how the oils were grown, how they were harvested, how they were distilled even. If all of those things were in place, then remember in our first lesson, those important chemical constituents, if everything was done properly, then we would have the maximum benefit from the oils as a result. So really it came down for me. I wanted to know quality, I wanted to know potency, and I wanted to know value. If we were going to invest our hard-earned dollars in these little bottles of essential oils, I wanted to make sure that they were the best. I wanted to make sure that I felt like they were worth every single penny. See, not all essential oils are created equally. Some companies add synthetics or fillers or contaminants to stretch it. There's really very little oversight and regulation. This is an industry that doesn't have a lot of specific federal standards, and the standards that they do have, honestly, are pretty minimal. So in order to be labeled as an essential oil, a bottle of oil only needs to actually have 10% of that being essential oil. So what's the other 90%? That's the scary thing. Also scary to me was finding out that of that 10% supposedly that is essential oil, 100% of that can actually be synthetic oil. Oh, what does that even mean? Well, if you manufacture lavender synthetically in a lab and it has the same chemical profile as the actual lavender plant, it can be labeled the same way. There's no differentiation. This is very disturbing because our bodies distinguish between synthetics and true essential oils. So you need to know your farmer, you need to know your distiller, you need to know the source of your oils. You want to know there are rigorous standards in place. There should be in-house testing, and there should be testing by independent, respected third-party labs that know what they're looking for. Can I say it's essential to choose a company that has a track record of purity and integrity over a long haul, a lot of research going into it. I want 100% therapeutic grade oils, no synthetics, no fillers, because I've learned that we get what we pay for. I want to be sure that the oils we purchase have no synthetics, no fillers, and no toxins. So this is why I don't just buy oils at the health food store, or why I don't just order them from an online retailer, because you do get what you pay for. Some oils have been manipulated, adulterated in some way, so the final product maybe has been stripped of heavier molecules. Usually the reason is to make it smell more pleasing and less earthy, but you're pulling out some really important beneficial aspects of the oil when you do that. Sometimes they might introduce even a different species, and if you're doing an oil blend, that's one thing, but if it's supposed to be lavender and it's being stretched with, say, lavandin, you don't necessarily know that. Those are two different plants with two different properties, and you want to know if you're buying a bottle of lavender that it has 100% lavender in there. Other oils are what we call perfume grade. They're often mixed with synthetics to enhance the aroma. There's no therapeutic action whatsoever. And a lot of times solvents have been used to extract more from the plant material. And solvents have negative effects on our bodies as well. And then there are synthetic oils. We alluded to it a little bit ago, but these are not true oils at all. They don't smell like the original plant, if you know what the true plant is supposed to smell like in its essential oil form. It might be labeled as scented product, or it might have the word fragrance in it. Fragrance is usually synthetics. So these are harmful for our bodies, that our bodies do not process synthetics in the same way that they process natural products. So they're often very harmful and toxic. So most oils on the market are one of these three. They've been manipulated somehow. They've been diluted. They're not the true 100% pure oils that you're looking for. Why? It's because companies can sell these oils more cheaply. They cut corners in order to save money. Maybe they spray the crop with pesticides so that they have more to distill. Maybe they use a chemical solvent to extract more oil from the plant so that they have more to sell. Maybe they dilute it with a cheaper oil or a carrier oil so that they can stretch it out and sell more that way. So I'm very passionate about this. Friends, please hear me on this. Life-changing oils are not cheap, and cheap oils are not life-changing. My family has experienced life-changing benefits from our essential oils. And as a mama of 9, you can imagine I'm about as frugal and thrifty as anyone you're going to meet. I mean, around here, saving money is a way of life. But you also have to know when quality is the wiser choice, when that is where you don't want to cut corners. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of knowledge to get that 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oil. But the good news is a little bit goes a long way. So you do get you can stretch your dollars. You're going to get the most bang for your buck if you just go for quality in the first place. If you ask good questions, like I ended up asking in my research journey, you're going to find a company with a seed-to-seal promise of integrity that you can trust and feel safe knowing that their oils are well suited to your family. Not only are they safe to use, but they will be beneficial for you physically, mentally, and emotionally. So I'm really excited because in the coming lessons, we're going to dive deep into some specific oils, and you are going to see how easy it is to incorporate them into your everyday routines and start experiencing these wonderful benefits that we've been alluding to. So be sure to go ahead and download the PDF guide that I have for you. It's questions that you want to ask yourself or ask companies if you're doing your own research into which company you can trust. I hope it will be a good resource for you. I'm Beverly Jacobson, and I will see you back here next time as we continue this journey towards being fit for life.